I'm going to give you a tour of this great little site called codecademy.com, and it's a place that you can go to if you want to practice more skills in Python, just to get more hands-on experience. And what you can do is once you log on, once you get yourself an account, if you're not at this particular page, if I click on catalog, and I'm waiting for my internet, there it is. This is the main screen. You can see up here you've got all different kinds of languages that you can learn here in Codecademy. It's all free. Well, most of it's free, but the stuff that we're doing is all free. So if you choose Python, or you can scroll down and look at all the other options that are available to you. You can also see by language down here. So if you've ever wanted to learn how to code a website, you could do the HTML and CSS, but we digress. We're doing Python. So if I click on Python, I want you to see how this works so you can get comfortable with its atmosphere. All right, learn Python. So I'm going to click on learn Python. And I've already been through it a little bit, so you can see that I've got some resume, so it would resume where I left off. But let's start at the very beginning. Actually, I'm going to reset my progress so that you won't see the work that I've already done, or maybe it would have been a good idea, I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to start, and eventually, there we go. So the nice thing about Codecademy is it gives you this live editor, and it gives you information. So there's always some kind of lesson that is trying to teach you, and it's usually pretty small. And then they give you directions on what they want you to do. And this one is just saying, well, if you want to continue to play, here instructions are click run to continue, which is down here. So I'm going to click on run. And you can see that here is your file, and here is the output from the file. So everything is hands-on. So now I'm going to click on next, so I get the next instruction, and it'll always leave you where you left off before, so you don't have to do stuff again. So here we're talking about variables, and you already know about variables. We've been working with them, and you can see there's some information here, and it tells you not only what they want you to learn, but what they want you to do. So set the variable, my variable, equal to the value of 10. So print. So we need to write your code below. Okay, so my variable, got to spell it correct, variable equals 10, and then click the run button. Now I do want to point out that this is a earlier version of Python. This was Python 2, and we're doing Python 3. So in our class, anytime you see a print, we have to put it in parentheses. So that's where you might see a difference here, but other than that, everything should be pretty much the way we've done it in class. So I'm going to click on run because that's what the directions say. And then you can see your output here in the output console. And if it's happy with your code, then you'll be able to click on next. If you did it incorrectly, let's say I hit 5 instead, and I click on run, it will try to let me know. Well, I guess I already passed it, so it knows that once you've finished it, it's moving on. But anyway, if I'd done it incorrectly, it would have not turned green, like this is all pretty green. It would have let me know that I made a mistake, and I wouldn't have been able to move on. So if you get stuck and you don't really understand, sometimes it's confusing what it is they're asking, you can click on this stuck get hint, and then it'll give you some more information of what it was that they wanted you to try and do. And if you still don't understand, I did exactly what it says and it's not working, sometimes it's helpful to go to the forums. And this is for this particular question. This is other people have posted questions. You can post questions, and there's usually your answer without having to post. Usually someone else has already posted what you're asking. So it's another tool that you can use to get stuck if you can't quite figure out what it is they're trying to get you to do. I believe, yep, if I click on this little hamburger here, then I can see a list of things I've already accomplished or things that I have yet to do. So this is a great resource for you to go ahead and practice. There is quite a number of modules that you can work through. I thought I was going to be able to see. There you go. So you can see there's quite a few modules that you can work through that talk about different syntax and things. There's the controls, the conditions and controls. Disappeared. Oh, I guess I clicked on something I didn't quite mean to, so I'll go back. Codecademy. And let's see, I was here under Learn Python. And some things are like for example, this multiple choice quiz, well, you have to pay for that. I'm not interested in things that I have to pay for, so you don't have to do those. And the only reason why there's a block here is because I didn't finish this first problem. So once you finish different modules, you can move on to the next one. So you can see there's quite a few challenges that you can work through, and these are all things that we're going to be doing throughout the semester. So hopefully that gives you another tool or resource of things that you can use to practice, practice, practice.